Buenos dias, chicos. Today we're going to review adjective clauses and how they relate to the subjunctive mood. So far you guys have learned cláusulas sustantivas, which are noun clauses. We're going to review when we use the subjunctive with noun clauses now. So, cuando usamos el subjuntivo? So far you guys have learned the wedding acronym. Pause the video and see if you can write down each of the explanations for each letter in the acronym. Alright, so for W we have wishing and will. Some verbs that trigger this in the subjunctive are querer, desear, preferir, and so on. Emotion. Verbs like alegrarse, sorprenderse, enojarse, and so on. Doubt, which is what we just recently finished, dudar, no estar seguro, and other ones that we've seen. Denial, negar, is a popular one. Impersonal expressions like es importante, bueno, malo, necesario, and so on. Negation, verbs like no creer, no pensar, we use the subjunctive. And finally, God, ojalá. Now, we have a noun clause. Tenemos una cláusula sustantiva cuando la oración subordinada funciona como el objeto directo de la oración principal. For example, espero que tengas un buen fin de semana. If we translate this to English, we see, I hope that you have a good weekend. Now, the subordinate sentence is describing what you hope. Therefore, this is a noun clause. Adjective clauses. So let's take a moment to think about what an adjective is. An adjective describes a noun. For example, tengo una casa roja. Roja describe la casa. Red describes the house. With adjective clauses, we have three types of antecedents. An antecedent is colored in pink. That's the noun that the adjective clause is describing. Tengo una casa que es roja. I have a house that's red. This is a definite antecedent. It's a definite antecedent because it exists. We use the indicative here because the house that we're talking about exists. No tengo ninguna casa que sea roja. Here we have a negative antecedent. A negative antecedent is something that doesn't exist. No tengo, I don't have, ninguna, any house that is red. Because the house doesn't exist, we have to use the subjunctive. The third type. Quiero una casa que sea roja. This is an indefinite antecedent. I want it, but I don't know if it exists. I want una casa, a house, that is red. We use the subjunctive because we don't know if it exists or not. Here's another quick example of the same sentence written three different ways with definite antecedents, indefinite antecedents, and negative antecedents. Copy this down into your chart.